Hey, good morning. It's Mike Zschunke at Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shift Home Properties in Scottsdale, Arizona. Friday morning market chat with Mike. It's been kind of a crazy week, interesting week. Anyway, we're going to talk about residential, commercial, and then the economy a little bit. First off, multiple listing service is down 261 single-family detached homes. Maricopa County is down 181. In Scottsdale, we're down 9 single-family detached homes for sale again. That's 12 of the past 13 weeks inventory has been down in Scottsdale. So interesting. Prices remain fairly stable, up about 6% over the year, but they're kind of flattened out. They're holding out pretty stable now. Pending home sales came out this week, 4.8% month over month. That was a good number. So people are moving. This market's grinding through it. Prices, we're starting to see a significant split. Homes that are priced right are selling quickly, over asking price. And we still have a few hanger-oners that are priced too high. And it's funny, you come down and you see them drop, and even below where they should be, and then they sell. So, if something interests you, make an offer, because you never know what's going on the other side. I run a hot sheet every morning, a 4-mile radius. I'm in the 85259 zip code by Oncala Country Club, Desert Mountain High School. There were 14 new listings this morning, so that's good to see. Maybe we are seeing some inventory here. Funny, July is typically a slow month, especially in the higher end market in the Phoenix area. But it's like you hit August 1st and it's busy already. There's traffic. People are here. So if you're looking to sell, it might not be a bad time to jump on it now before the fall, before a lot of people start coming back. What did I read the other day? 2/3 of all home sales, over $2 million, which is not unusual in the Scottsdale, Paradise Valley area. 2/3 of those homes were all cash. So interest rates don't matter to those home buyers. Arizona, may have seen me mention yesterday, buyers are now required to sign a buyer-broker agreement before they look at properties. There's been a lot of news on this, a lot of misinformation. I'm shocked at the lack of knowledge of how this industry works. And, if you have a vanilla deal, if it's a simple buy or a simple sell, anybody can buy or sell real estate. It's pretty easy, but I can't tell you the last time that I had a vanilla transaction. Actually, this week we're on the sell side. Buyer's father was co-signing, went to Mexico to see his daughter was having a baby, his first grandbaby. So I fully support that, family first. But everybody, we put like a team together in the deal, whether on the buy side or the sell side. There's the lender, title company, inspectors. We put a team of good people that we know to work together. Well, this deal, I'm on the sell side, and the buyer was pretty adamant about choosing their title company and things. I got phone calls. The deal was blown up. Grandpa's out of town. We can't do the deal. And I thought to myself, well, Mexico doesn't have notaries. You can't send a notary over and have him sign it. So everyone was like, duh, okay, let's do it that way. So we should get that closed. Just thinking out of the box, and it has to do with experience. We've got another deal. We're on the buy side, and my client decided to move some cash around, and underwriter threw up all kinds of red flags. Real estate's a pretty easy way to launder money. I don't condone that, but 30-year-old kid moving $500,000 around raises some red flags. So don't move any money. If you're buying a property, definitely don't buy a car, don't finance furniture, and definitely don't move any money around your accounts. Because underwriters are pretty strict these days. They've got eyes on them. The government's watching, seeing where these cash flows are going. So just ask first. It's funny. Anyway, most sellers are buyers. So it's not only the property that we're working on or that you're working on. If that property doesn't close on time, most sellers are buyers, so there's a whole string of things that could blow up. So, it's that going back to the buyer's broker agreement, hire somebody that knows what they're doing. Hire somebody that has experience. I know HGTV looks easy, and it's, anybody can buy or sell, like I said, as long as everything goes right and it rarely does. So maybe it's just me, I don't know. But anyway, commercial. Phoenix is a relatively young city. As I said last week, I think there's a lot of room for growth. Came out this week. Maricopa County is the #1 city or county in the country for economic growth. It's just a business-friendly state. We've got a lot of companies coming here from California, Chicago, Washington, Oregon, just different states, mostly California, but it's a business-friendly environment. The small business owner, we had one guy, he's saving a ton of money just moving his buildings from California to Phoenix in a 1031 exchange. So we're going to be helping them out, help them out with that. Phoenix unemployment's relatively low. We're still seeing a lot of mom and pop retail shops come up. I don't know if they're retiring, deciding to cash out. And medical offices, we're working with the dentist now, trying to figure out how we can get him to buy his real estate, because he knows, like I mentioned before about Murphy over at AMOEZ. His family's set. He owns that real estate. We got a great deal. Go see him. The store is super cool. But, this dentist sees the same advantage in that, and he wants to own the building. And my wife and I owned chiropractic offices back east, and our biggest mistake was we didn't own the real estate. So when we went to sell the business, we still did all right, but if we owned the real estate, we would have done a lot better. So anyway, watch multifamily. I think there's going to be a lot of deals coming soon in multifamily. A lot of syndicates got in over their head. They were over leveraged, borrowing money at low rates, promising good rates of return. And I'm starting to hear a lot of that's tightening up. They're having some financial difficulties, people that got in over their head with multifamily, because rates are higher now. And as those loans come due, remember commercial short-term loans, 5 to 10 years. As those loans come due, can they still make the numbers work, collecting rent and paying out the loan amount? Puts them upside down. You can't operate upside down very long. 6 acres up in North Cave Creek, Carefree. It's the last commercial property before the Tonto Forest. I think the price is a little steep at $1 million an acre, but there's a ton of opportunity there for the right developer. Give us a call. I think it's a beautiful property. I think there's a lot of money to be made there. Throwing some ideas around, talking to a few people, but 6 acres, way north Scottsdale commercial. So give us a shout if that's what you're looking for. We're always looking for land in small industrial. We just seem to attract the car builder, the small industrial, looking for shops and things like that. So always looking for that. If you have that, give us a call. And now on to the economy. Interesting week, interesting morning. The Fed held rates steady this week. Everybody's an interest rate expert now. Powell is looking for more evidence of a slowdown. Well, we had an unemployment number this morning. Did he get that slowdown? Weak employment numbers. Unemployment was up. So the problem now is, are we seeing unemployment rise too high, rise too quickly? And are they too late? Are they behind the ball? Intel had some rough earnings. They're going to cut 15% of their workforce. Is that going to affect the Chandler residential market? Something to think about. I don't know. Intel's a big employer for the Chandler area, and Chandler's a hot area. Are they going to cut 15,000 jobs, and is that going to change that residential market? Just things that we think about for our clients going down the road when you're pricing properties, commercial, residential. Be interesting to keep an eye out. So anyway, remember, a Fed rate cut does not necessarily equal a mortgage rate cut. And don't be too quick to jump on these. Mortgage rates are set by supply and demand of investors in mortgage-backed securities. And it's not just, if there's a lot of buyers that want to invest in mortgage-backed securities, then rates go down. Prices go up, rates go down. If there's demand is pretty low on that, then prices come down and rates go up. So it's interesting. You can't keep an eye on everything, but it's all expected future values. There's already a rate cut built into the market. So don't necessarily get excited about these. What's the 10-year this morning? 3.82. And I think I saw the 30-year fixed rate was 6.62, which is good. It's nice to see rates come down and help some people get into properties, residential and commercial. But it's not always about the rate. It also has to do with liquidity. You may be quoted a 6.5% rate. What's that going to cost you? Because is that loan out there to go get. Can you qualify for that loan? So it does, there's balance. It's give and take. And Ray Dalio taught me a long time ago, it's about cash flows. We are a global economy now. The Dow was down 800 this morning. Japan was down 6% overnight. There's always been kind of this Japan trade. You can borrow money in Japan. I wrote a paper in college, and actually I think it got me my first job on negative interest rates in Japan. So I was the guy that had to go into the board of trade at 4 in the morning, call Japan, because we didn't have internet, and see how the Japanese market was. So historically, you could always borrow money in Japan, invest it in the United States, and you could make money, kind of an arbitrage agreement there. That's going to go away now, is it going to go away because Bank of Japan is going to raise rates? Bank of England, they cut rates. United States held steady. So we're a global economy. You kind of have to look at all that. If you really want to stay on top of it, but as I always say, it's all noise. If you want to buy. If you want to sell. Just, give us a call. Like I said, we just jump across the top of these topics real quick. We can drill down into them deeper, and I do want to set up like a YouTube to kind of drill down into these topics a little deeper. But if you have questions, give us a call. If you need help working through a deal, like I said, if you're an agent or a buyer or a seller, we tend to do a lot of funky deals. So I don't know why, but they're fun. It's always fun, and sometimes it's as simple as solution. It just comes with experience. So we're here to help you however we can. Buy, sell, land, commercial. We had a discussion with somebody the other day about sales business versus service business. I don't consider myself a salesman at all. I provide a service. Get you where you want to be, get you where you need to be. Facilitate, educate, and advise. So anyway, have a great day. Be smart, be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching. We appreciate it. 203-733-5877. Talk to you later. Bye.